it's a family.
We
It
do.
is a family affair. But tell them about that call earlier. It was like multiple wigs changes. We didn't get the memo, so we didn't have no wigs.
I changed my wig a couple of times.
No, man. Yeah, we all got on the call and we had a couple of drinks, so this is gonna be a very interesting live right now because
I'm still drinking.
Not come down yet. Correct. Well, actually, I'm a little empty at the moment, but
You drank that whole thing?
Don't you dare worry, because we got a whole.
Oh, you got another one
right there. Where's my Martell?
Yo.
My demo's like, who's Martell? That's Martell, guys. He's a great guy. Here, let me turn off my vibes real quick.
Yeah, what you listening to over there?
I'm hot.
What you was listening to though?
That's my vibe jam. It's called The Damn Demic on my Spotify.
Do you make that playlist?
Yeah, I did.
And you didn't share it? See, I thought you had love for me, but
it looks like I literally made that playlist.
That's too loud, bro.
The AC. Are we trying to get the? It's about 95 degrees in John's room right now.
Yeah, it's 95 degrees in my kitchen right now, and I love you guys, so I want the audio for this to be great. So I'm not turning on my AC for y'all, but I'm hot.
Oh, you.
I'm hot as shit.
Some of us are pros.
Woo, wig off. Wig
That was
off.
a face reveal.
Oh my gosh.
So what?
Right now.
So what are you? What are we preparing today on Gastronomical Cribs?
Today we're preparing. I don't know if you heard that earlier, but I have a little something cooking up in the oven right now. It's a little something I like to call a caca cookies. And those cookies are caca because they are the shit.
Ooh, I like that.
Yo, they straight up look like doo doo. If they look like doo doo, they're good for you, boo boo.
So that's like triple. That's like triple chocolate.
Yeah. I'm only half chocolate though, but these cookies are 3 bananas, 3 elderly bananas mixed together with half a cup of almond butter, mixed together with half a cup of cocoa powder. And if you feel like flexing, you put the
you got to text us the recipe.
I got you.
So we know you had we know you've had a crazy week and you've been really keeping busy. So tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah, man. It's been a wild week. We had a show come out. Right now I'm cutting up some vegetables, by the way, just so you don't miss out on.
Because you got to balance the cookies with the veg.
Yeah. You have to. This week I had a show come out called Floored. And it's
on
Quibi. Yeah, on Quibi. So this is Quibbington that we've just entered for me.
Quibbingtons.
Gastronomical Quibs.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we can pitch that to Quibi. I got people. I'll let them know.
Yo. Let them know. Tell your people that are people, man.
Our people are the same people. For my audience tuning in, we have the same management, which is Courtney Carter, CMG. She is the best.
CMG. It's a family, you know.
It's a gang, blood in, blood out.
The only way out is in the casket. You know what I mean?
The truth. But yeah, for those for my audience, real quick, do you guys mind introducing yourselves so they know what they're missing out on and what their life is about to be complete now?
And I am a dishwasher at Ghetto Gastro.
I'm Chef P, and I'm one of the chefs at Ghetto Gastro, one of the minds behind some of the cool foods that we do. We also have our other partners, Malcolm and Lester, and we do some cool shit with food and design and arts, and
they're being humble right now, but
we had Liza doing backflips at our lab in the Bronx, you know, repping the set, turning up, you know, it's appropriate.
Yo, the first time we hung out, I didn't even know how many people knew Liza. We were at the Travis Scott and Kendrick Lamar concert, and we had to act as running security for you real quick, because it turned into a quick mosh pit real quick.
They were running down. This is in New York, right?
Yeah, this is in New York. This is a few years ago.
Did the damn tour. That was fun.
That was
really fun. Kendrick Lamar live is just chef's kiss. He is so
that was a good time.
We'll dance again. But yeah, man, so my audience, they are the absolute best chefs, great people, good people. and they call themselves the best, but they want to get better, which is why I'm helping them out by sharing some recipes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm gonna. There's always room for improvement.
Just trying to grow.
That's a
and
big
room
fact.
for burnt cookies too. But yeah, I got you guys.
Caca cookies, man. They're not burnt. That's what they're supposed to look like.
They're supposed to. They're supposed to.
So what else you chopping up them vegetables for what?
Yeah. Okay. So over here, I'll show you. Over here, I got veggies ready. So I got some zucchini. I got some cauliflower. I got some sweet potato, and then I have this other sweet potato that I found that's white. Did you know they come white too?
They come in all colors. They're like people.
That's beautiful. It's 2020. Anything could happen. That's gorgeous.
Purple too.
People too.
They got the purple. They got the purple. They got the purple sweet potatoes.
They have purple sweet potatoes?
Yo, they got purple sweet potatoes, Liza. They got sweet potatoes with hair on the outside, like little long hairs on the outside.
Okay, that's cute. I'm not feeling insecure. That's I gotta get some of those purple potatoes in. But yeah, I'm cutting up some vegetables. Just gonna roast them in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes, and then I basically burn them. I like them really crispy.
Do you drizzle them with like a little olive oil when they go in? Look at that. Ooh.
That's it.
She ready. She ready.
Like that mom's olive oil, except I'm cooking for one. But every time I cook for 4, and then
That's
I have like 4 days set out ahead of me.
That's right.
You gotta think ahead.
Must think ahead. Stay ready. So you don't
what kind of seasonings do you use when you cook? Do you use little Indian spices or survive?
That's funny you ask. Actually, I have my curry powder right here. You already know.
How fitting.
How fitting. I can't even taste it anymore. I'm numb to it. But I have paprika. I don't even know what it tastes like.
It tastes like a bell pepper that's been dried.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're made from.
I just got it because it was Blue's Clues' best friend, but that's my generation. Then I have organic basil. Basil. I love to go to Basil one day. I have chili powder. I have ginger.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I have, don't get it twisted, red mint, real salt.
Okay.
Oh, you doing it.
And then I have chives, purely because I just like the name Chives. Like if I had a butler, his name would be Chives.
Chives.
Chives! Get your ass over here.
And then black peppercorn.
So you like really,
you got the whole
you lay the whole flavors, all of
I
them.
bring all the flavors.
And you grew up in Texas, right?
Yes. So Tex-Mex.
Was it Houston? Are you from Houston?
Houston. Off-brand Beyonce. Always.
H-Town hotties.
So what type of food did you grow up eating in Houston? Tex-Mex all day. Have you ever been to Frenchie's? You know Frenchie's?
Oh yes. Wait, Frenchie's and Raising Cane's. I was a Raising Cane's girl. I loved Frenchie's, but Raising Cane's had the sweetest sweet tea. Oh, it was disgusting. It was basically sweetener, and I loved it.
What else did they have good there at Raising Cane's? Because I haven't been there yet.
Raising Cane's, they have, I don't know, their chicken, the breaded chicken. This is an advertisement for Raising Cane's. Thank you, Courtney. The breaded chicken, it's just like, it's like thin, but it's still really crispy. They just do it right. They do it right.
All right.
But in Texas, they have all the Papas. You know, they're like Papas, Papacitos, Papados, Papa's Barbecue, Papa's Seafood.
Papa John's.
Papa John's. That's the head Papa. That's the actual father of the Papas. And it's the best. It's such good food.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. What's up.
So your show floored on Quibi. What's the whole premise behind the show? It's just like dance battles all day?
It's just dance battles all day. It's just a good time. For not a long time, for like 6 to 10 minutes, which is how long a Quibi is. And I love it because that's how I got started making content. It was just real quick, real fast on like Vine, then TikTok, then YouTube. So this just matches my essence of just like quick bites, real fast.
Do you ever get out there and like battle them? Like,
because a lot of people don't know that you got like real serious dance skills. They like.
That's correct. I got real serious dance skills. That's why. The thing is if I went out there, it would be predictable who the winner is every time. So
they would think that it was rigged.
Right. But it's not. It's purely based off of talent. So I can't do that to them like that. But yeah, I went out there in 6-inch heels. For those who don't know Florida, I have been talking my ass off about it. I hope you know. But it's basically a dance show that meets like Wipeout meets America's Best Dance Crew. So two crews.
The limoncello just hit.
Two crews go like
the CBD seltzer.
Two crews go head to head, or head to floor, and they try not to fall off of this like giant moving floor. And it's ridiculous. It's hilarious, but also like you get to witness their talent. It's a good time.
Who's your favorite America's Best Dance Crew of all time?
Jabberwockies.
There's no other.
There's no other.
That first season was really good with them versus Cabo Modern, though. Those cats it was a good battle.
Yeah.
But nobody can mess with the Jabberwockies, man.
Yeah. They're brilliant. They're still performing in Vegas, so whenever I need my fill, I just head down there. But not right now. Soon. One day.
And during this quarantine, what have you been doing to like for your self-care? Just to help maintain sanity, and we're in a unprecedented time.
Right, man. I mean, I lost my shit years ago, and I never found it, so I've been okay. Just being all right with that within myself. Honestly, it's something that I've integrated a couple years ago, my classic routines that I have, and then finding new ones to find a way to acclimate to living in this time. But I've meditated for the past 2 years, and that's been really helpful because I'm like, that's
all the time.
That's who I am, right? But just continuing that meditation practice. Honestly, cooking has been the best.
So does that mean we're gonna get you on for another episode?
You heard it here, folks. Guess what? I'm gonna make the same shit because this is all I know.
Gotta throw a little cardamom in there.
In the cookies, I got
that's John's secret. John throws coconut and cardamom in everything, and is good to go.
Coconut, ginger, and what else? Coconut, ginger, cardamom.
And that's really the basis of John's.
That's like
if those are in a dish, John's like, yeah, this is good, man. This is good.
New Orleans has like the Holy Trinity, and that's the GG Trinity. Or that's the JG Trinity.
That's the JG Trinity.
That is very Southern Indian of you. Cardamom, turmeric, coconut, everything. Have you been to Canada?
We're kinfolk. Yeah.
We need to go. We have not been.
One day. I hope not too far away, but one day, Kerala is a place to go for all of those flavors.
They might let us outside.
Let's do it. Now, is that south?
That's south. That's like the very little tip. Is
that like close to Goa?
My geographical location is off right now. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's close to something.
But Kerala was the capital of the spice trade, and like that's where the Silk Road led. So like that's where all the spice trade, and like that's where basically that's kind of what like started slavery, to be honest. Was people going to look for spices and whatnot out and and taking that path out there. But that's another story.
Correct. You know what? I'll say that's correct because I don't know it, but I learned it from you.
Yeah, they actually started going out there looking for black pepper, and then once they got out to India and the
colonization,
the colonization, but the colonization.
Which slave trade though? Not the Atlantic, not the transatlantic slave.
Well, it started. Well, I don't know. One of the slave trades started. There was so many of them, but that was the capital of the Silk Road at the end of the day.
Wow, you learn something new every day, man.
What have you been watching? Like have you been reading, or have you been watching a lot of TV, or just like working on your own stuff and editing a bunch?
I've been working on my own stuff and editing a bunch, to be honest. It's been a good time to like get creative, to take my mind off of things, but also been watching a lot of Quibi. There's a lot of really, really good shows on there, including a show coming very soon called Gastronomical Quibs. I know that's going to be good, so I'm looking forward to that.
Let's get it. I've been binging hard on. I've probably watched more TV than I have ever in life, and I brought books, and I just haven't been able to open them.
Have you watched some like, I don't mean to call it trash TV but I just did. Whoopsie daisies. But it's the best reality TV, like Love Island or Love Is Blind. Not Love Is Blind. Yeah, Love Is Blind. Or,
I haven't.
But
I live vicariously through friends like you that tell me the tea and the stories
Get into it.
from these programs. But I've been watching like
90 Day Fiance.
Sherlock Holmes, like
Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle.
how is that?
I love Francesca. She's Australian and she's crazy, and I relate to her. I relate.
Good day, Mike.
Yeah, good day, mate. She's a good day, every mate. She's always looking for a mate. But yeah, it's good. Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
No,
Nah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's like the BBC version, which is it's like a modern version of Sherlock. My friend Dream put me on to that.
Okay,
we watched Ozark. Yeah, I put me on the Ozark, I think.
Definitely watched a lot of
Ozark. I just started watching that too.
Ozark is crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I get lost in the Ozark.
Ozark
It's so
is
good,
wild.
though. It's so good. There's some others. There's some just like movies. I mean, you watched Tiger King.
I didn't.
I didn't, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody, I felt like I got the plot because everybody was talking about it, and I was like, I kind of.
I watched it purely for research and purely for conversation that I could have with other people, and this is failing.
I feel like I know everything about Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Killer cousin. Whack. Better for Tigers.
Woo! They quickly popped out. Quickly.
What?
Real quick,
He went up.
this shit's huge.
That's a crazy. Is that organic?
That's a horse carrot.
That's too hot to handle, man.
That's too hot to handle, man. I'm like, I'm single right now, but I'm looking for love, you guys. After quarantine, I'm really gonna get out there.
Yo, I love you. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just putting it out there in case anybody watching wants to,
The DMs is gonna be like getting slid in like Cool Runnings, the Jamaican bobsled team.
I lost my shit in quarantine. Who wants to find it with me afterwards?
Yo, I love it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait till people get outside again. What was that?
You
said what?
What's been keeping you sane during this time?
I've been meditating, kicking it with the homies, plotting, just really kind of plotting, like thinking about what the future looks like on the other side of this and how we could be of service. Also thinking how we could be of service during this time. Trying to get people fed in the Bronx because where we're from has been hit really, really hard.
Yeah.
It's like the epicenter within the epicenter. So,
Right.
Yeah, one of the things about COVID is just really kind of shed light on the already inequity that's existed within society. So like an area like the Bronx, which is home to the poorest congressional district in the United States,
Right.
is going to get smashed. But and also just fun things, thinking about like new projects, content, working on a cookbook.
Yeah, cooking a lot. I've been cooking a lot while I'm down here, and like you said, meditating, exercising, kind of just trying to like come out of this quarantine a little bit stronger than the way that I came in and the way that we came in. So the amount of downtime we have right now isn't like typical to our lifestyles. So it's like us being safe in one place right now is actually helping us be a little bit more productive as a team. So
in certain ways, yeah. Because I feel like this is the longest I've sat still in the last like 10 years. Shout out to Paul Middleman's in the building.
Me too, man. Since I was 14, this is the longest that I feel like I've.
And it's like I'm in the Cayman Islands, but I'm like, I can't think about the last time I've been in the Bronx this long. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Right. I know it feels like there's that expectation that you must come out of this, like a blossomed butterfly of a human being too. But it's like to talk to the audience too. Out there, it's okay if you're not either. Like it's okay.
Absolutely.
The world's never done a pandemic. I mean, we've done one before, but the society that we're in now hasn't. So it's okay to allow yourself to have those days where you eat the whole damn pan of cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
no judgment pass. No judgment pass.
Yeah, you gotta be gentle with yourself. You know what I mean?
Be gentle.
Trust me, I ate a whole pan of brownies. And like some pizza and like a tub of ice cream.
Actually, before we cut gluten, you need to make some more of those vegan brownies. Man.
Yeah.
With the coconut whipped cream and the pistachio.
We're gonna send some.
Raul's in the building. Shout out Raul. I saw Ian in the building reporting from Japan. Ian, we gotta figure out how to post longer IGTV videos, longer than 15 minutes. Let me know. We need to. That's the plug.
Send it over here. I'm an editor. I'm bored. Just send it over here.
Oh, we got some shit. We should make some shit.
I'm here. I got nothing else to make. Let's go. Let's make some shit.
I wanted to ask you, what type of meditation practice do you do? Like,
So I used to do an app called Headspace.
That's where I started on that too.
Right. I started on that, and then I started going to a studio in Hollywood called Unplugged. This is the most LA sentence I'm about to say, but it's like a room with LED lights all around it, and everybody comes together. And it's like, how was your tofu earlier? Okay, shh.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody just lays down together, knocks out for an hour, or comes to themselves for an hour, and it's nice. It created a sense of community for me too. So then I downloaded that app, and now I have the teachers that I was there when I was there in person meditating with them. They're on the app too. So
okay.
Unplugged
So it's
really
like an
good.
hour long sessions.
Yeah, I used to do, sit meditate for an hour.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
With like
Thank
a
you.
mantra, or just like would they guide you through it?
There's different ones. There's like sound baths. There's ones where they hit a certain singing bowl or a bowl of sorts, and it like triggers your third eye, which actually happened to me. It was crazy. But it like clears your energy. There's another one it's just mantra. There's another one that's also sound therapy of sorts. So there's different ones, but that's also available on the app too. You can do a sound bath on the app.
Do you have like a little section in your house that you have sectioned off for your meditation, or do you just do it wherever?
I actually do it 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. And it just gets my mind right for the day. I can choose like an intention setting one, and then it gets my mind right for the day. And then, calming down at night is something I always need. So, yeah.
It really makes a difference too. I haven't meditated in a few days, but I can feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. It's a mental workout. It's like it's your brain, doing pull-ups. Like as much as you want to work on your physical body, you got to work on your mental health too. It's the same. Treat it the same.
And your brain is the strongest muscle in your body, so you got to exercise it.
That's correct. That is correct. What are ways that you guys would suggest or have been suggesting to your audience to help out in ways that they can, or if there is there a text line that they can reach out to if they're feeling, stressed or in a situation themselves? Is there any advice y'all got?
Well,
that's a good question.
in New York, for all New Yorkers right now, Headspace is actually free. Governor Cuomo actually set it up so that for all New Yorkers, New York City residents, that it might be all New York State, I'm not sure, but that Headspace is free. Whole state, that Headspace is free. So honestly, I would just recommend that because it's free. So like if it's free, it's for me. And for everybody takes things in like a little bit differently too. Like for me personally, I don't do the Headspace. Like I have my own sort of meditation routine that involves, me burning some things and like just letting that marinate for a little bit.
You're like, what demo are we talking to right now?
It could be Palo Santo, it could be some sage, another bush, but
Paprika,
a little oregano, some pine cones,
little time.
time. Give yourself some time, okay?
Give yourself some time, man. But yeah, I don't know. For everybody is different. So I don't like telling people what to do, but I tell people to maybe do a little research and, try some different things out and see what works for you, And
then I think like the food banks, like for us, like we're like food centric. So like we're working with this company called Rethink NYC, and what they do is they keep people working because right now, like the restaurant industry is being hit hard, and it's a lot of undocumented immigrants that can't apply for unemployment, that can't receive any of these benefits from the government. Right. So it's really about keeping those people hired, and then also trying to keep these restaurants in business while feeding people. So we're doing a thing with Rethink Food, and they're working with a restaurant in the Bronx called La Mirada, and they're pushing out like
I don't even think you hit the vegetables.
It's getting all over my cookies right now, man.
They doing 700 meals a day.
Good. Oh,
to like essential workers and all that. You're really good at this, by the way.
Yo, thank you. I'm killing it. My shit looks so dusty right now, dude.
Man, that's the flavor.
That looks good. That's the layers of flavor right there.
That's the layers of flavor.
And that's healthy. Like you going straight plate of veggies and then straight to the cookies.
Plant-based cookies.
Yeah. I know. I think I accidentally went vegan for a couple of days in quarantine because I was just, there's like comfort foods. They say like banana bread is like a comforting thing for people to make right now because they know every time you're gonna have the same outcome, something mentally, it's so calming to know that you can make something delicious. It's gonna make you feel good.
Yeah.
And this is like, I want to say my 18th batch during this time.
Right.
Wow.
It's
Right.
and it's literally banana bread, mixture, but
Oh, shout out to La Mirada. They just signed in. Big shout out. We love you too. Yeah, we love y'all too. Yeah, they really doing the work. La Mirada, yeah. So yeah, so that's pretty much the vibe. It's like, and then just trying to keep making dope shit.
Good.
More spice.
Here, I'll just let you
hit him with the.
Over here. That's like my mom fridge. When my grandkids send me cards, I put them.
You can fit inside of that fridge.
Yo, fine. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I could.
You just gotta move one shelf. You know what I'm saying?
I bet the freezer.
Yo.
Oh, you know what? There's bodies in there. We
I
won't.
was about to say, it's like I've been watching Fargo too. I'm like on the side. Liza's definitely like a hitman, like you know what I mean? Just
you can't be that nice and have something wrong with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This is my jam. Every time I crank out the pepper.
Yeah, you let out, release some steam. You know what I mean?
What's been a comfort food for you guys during this time?
Honestly, not gonna lie, pizza,
but also we did a juice feast for 3 days, and like it was a challenge I never did. I know my mom's probably super happy because she's been telling me to detox for years, but it was just it was like dope to do it.
Very enlightening.
It was dope to complete that task and that challenge.
That was a mental exercise. Like even thinking about like meditation and stuff. We did, like he said, it was like 3 days of just juice, or as we were doing it with a doctor named Aris Latham. And he's an OG in the game. He's been like a raw vegan for like over 50 years. And he actually refers to it as water because it's actually the water extract from fruits and vegetables. So people call it juice, but really what we're drinking when you're drinking carrot juice or et cetera, like that's actually just the water content that's inside of those vegetables. So it was like a water feast.
Right.
Water from the
flavored
fruit.
water.
Yeah, exactly.
Fruit water.
Fruit water.
Agua.
And this gentleman
bubbles.
only drinks water from fruits. Like he drinks water from fruits for honestly, more than half of the year, that's all he does is just drink fruit water. No food, no cooked foods ever. And he's 73 years old, runs 5 miles a day on the beach, and is like more active than people half his age.
That's impressive. It's good to know someone's doing that because I'm gonna let them do that. I'm not gonna do that, but that's beautiful.
He's next level. He was like, man, I went on a mango mania, man. I ate mangoes for 39 days straight. I didn't drink any water. I was just eating mangoes.
No way.
Yo, just mangoes.
Mango mania.
He's like, I also have a volleyball with Wilson's face on it.
Yo, he looks like that. He looks like that. He looks like Wilson.
Yo, like he
looks like Wilson. He's surviving like that too.
He good.
Mangoes. That's like some LA type shit where you're like only getting mangoes for lunch on the corner of the street with chili and lime on it. Mwah, that is my favorite.
What's the thing that you looking forward to? Like, what's the one thing that you crave that you haven't been able to have?
Romantic connection. My family. I miss my family a lot. I miss my.
You have Phoebe though. You have Phoebe.
I got Phoebe. I've got her right now, but my hands are oily and she knows to stay away from me when I'm cooking. But I have Phoebe Waller, bitch. She's with me at all times. But I'm excited to see my family. I miss my parents a whole lot, and they're older, so my sisters are making sure to stay away from them, even though they're all in Houston together. But I miss them a lot. But we FaceTime a lot, and Zoom calls while drunk. Those are fine.
So, what's the biggest Zoom party you've been in thus far?
Oh, my cousins! My family reunion on Zoom. that we did.
Ditto.
And if you are brown, I only have one brown parent, but I still have so many damn cousins. I have 10, but then they also have their kids.
Who are cousins.
Who are cousins too, the second cousins.
We call them cousins by the dozens in my family.
Yeah. Cousins by the dozens, cheaper by the cousins. Costco for sure. But yeah, we got on a big Zoom and it was wild. We just we're all like, wah, 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 wah. You think I talk a lot? Like, listen to my cousin in Chicago. She just doesn't shut up, and I love it.
There's whoever starts the Zoom call. The best thing is that you can actually just mute everybody. So like you can just control. Yeah.
That's funny. The Zoom call too. Someone taught me. Lauren taught me actually. Lauren taught me that you can just put up a picture of yourself, and then you can just leave. That you set that as the background, and you leave, and yourself is still sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using that. I'm using that for sure. That's brilliant.
So
Lauren,
You just like put your head down
us.
too, like you're like looking at something or like writing notes, and you're just, wow, she is so focused.
You know, Lauren never shared that with us for a reason too. She knows
for sure.
never come back.
There was a couple meetings after she said that. I thought back and I was like, there's a couple like times on Zoom that I was like, wow, Lauren's really just focused right now. She's really just listening and looking straight at the camera. Really was just her picture. I bet.
You're like, yo, I feel so connected to you via Zoom, man.
Yeah.
And look, for everybody tuning in,
she never blinks.
you know, like for everybody tuning in, we got Liza Koshy. She has made her caca cookies, and she is currently seasoning some vegetables that she's about to roast.
Yeah,
for a beautiful
that's
balance.
right now.
They about to go on 400 degrees, like the
Caribbean Sea,
like the Cash Money record.
420 minutes.
400.
That's what we got. I actually got some like curry powder on top of my cookies.
Oh, that's the extra seasoning. How it tastes with the.
It's not bad. No, that's pretty bad. That's actually awesome. That's not good.
That's why they're called caca cookies.
That's why they're called caca
Because they
cookies,
taste like
shit. They taste like shit. This is when you make it like I do. And you
They
burn
taste like they look.
They taste like accurate facts.
But
This is so
I know
cool, man.
I know you got to get back to probably editing and eating food, but we definitely need you to do the gastronomical crib sign off, and we got to get you back on. You know.
I got you, man.
So basically, just tell the people who you are and that you're on gastronomical cribs. Oh, verbal ambush piece from Tokyo.
Yo, Verbal,
ambush you and we gotta
Hey,
get you and you on. I've been chasing you, and I'm gonna hit y'all in a minute.
What time is it there? Damn. Okay, here we go.
All right.
I'm Liza Koshy, and y'all are watching Gastronomical Cribs.
Ooh.
Cooking with the homies on some
I was
G
going
shit.
I was going for the best intro.
No
of the world.
cap.
No cap.
And now I
So
gotta clean
look.
that up. You see how much I love you guys?
You threw that shit right on the counter, just
right
like.
on the counter.
So look, check it. When you finish this, we need you to do a glamour shot where you holding the goods.
Done. I got
Or just
you.
like a
I'll turn on-
mouthful of cookies.
Oh yeah, like
Stacks of cookies. I'll turn on, you know the glimmer filter where it's like shining? I'll do that with my vegetables though.
Ooh.
whatever's clever. We know
Done.
you got the creative direction. Thank you for joining us, Liza. We love you.
Yeah.
Big love.
Thank
Have a
you
good
guys so
night.
much for having me.
And thank y'all for joining us.
Wash
yo.
your hands. Wash your
I
hands.
will. That shit's nasty.